Welcome to Gaming Fin, my friends. My name is Mr. Orange and I enjoy making those videos a lot, especially since my 11-bit videos got a lot of traction, and that's pretty cool. So thank you for this, guys. Thank you for watching, and also thank you for upvoting the videos. That means a lot to me, since I make YouTube videos already since quite some time, and it's always thrilling when you have a video that gets a little bit more viewers. All right, guys, so Ubisoft Entertainment, we have so much to talk about today, and you can imagine, I guess you already got all the information. So I can we have statements from Guillaume, from Guillemot, that's the CEO. We have a delay of Assassin's Creed Shadows. It comes day one now to Steam. We're going to get Star Wars Outlaws also now soon for Steam. I have a date actually when it's coming to Steam. We have news about investigation into Ubisoft. And a statement about their, let's say, about their policy choices. So much going on. So much going on. Especially we have a profit warning. Yeah, and Assassin's Creed, obviously this has an impact now on the stock. So the stock today was closing at minus 4.52%. So as you can see here, so we went back actually to this resistance line at 11.42 euros. However, I think it was then after the closing that the news came in. So here you see that actually this news of the postponement of the new Assassin's Creed game and all the profit warning and all of this, oh my god, so much going on, is not in the stock price. So, and for this, my friends, I would say yeah, you see it already. So we have to look at the US market, we have to look at the ADR. That means this is the Ubisoft stock that's traded in the US. So we can see here it has now a market cap of 1.36 billion euros only. A bit higher volume, I guess. But if this is true, it's 16.44% down and the markets are still open. So, oh my god, it's even dropping more. It's like crazy, guys. So I cannot now recalculate this, what this means now for the price today. So for the price tomorrow in Europe, in Paris. So I suppose we are getting kind of close to the 10 euros. So here, 10 euros, kind of close to the 10 euros. Let's see, it should be somewhere around here. So I guess we're getting close to this. And then I always said it, guys. I always said it. So I don't exclude we go to the 8 euros. I really don't exclude this at this point. But I also have another reflection about this, about all of this, what's happening. So I see it, personally, I see it as positive. So I have to say it, guys. I see it as positive. I see it as that something is changing. So, but I'm coming back to this. So, but I still don't exclude that we go to the 8 years. So why are you not shorting then, Mr. Orange? So, guys, I mean, I don't have the crystal ball. If I would short the stock and then it goes up, then I lose actually also money. So I'm already losing enough money actually by the stock dropping. So I'm not going into the risk to short the stock now. That could also just go tomorrow in the other direction up again. So everything is possible. Hey, this is the casino. This is the stock market. So this is also no financial advice, only for information and entertainment purposes only. And guys, you make your own research. Don't buy anything you see here in this video. I really tell you. So I hope you never bought Ubisoft. Honestly, guys. All right. So yeah. So probably we're dropping here. This looks like a very strong support at 8 euros. So this is of course just a technical perspective on it. You have to always in stocks look rather the fundamentals, the financials of the company to know where the stock, where the company stands and what the price actually of a company like Ubisoft is. Now 1.36 billion euros. It's definitely starting to get a bit cheaper, but hey, profit warning is profit warning, so we can't do anything against it. So where are we now? 16.44%. So I guess it's going to close round about there. So we see now Year to date, we lost like 51% on 1 year. Yeah, then here you see. It's just dropping a little bit more. So a lot of news, as I said, so, and therefore I would say, let's jump into the news, guys. So let's jump into the news. So here also Ubisoft revises financial targets after soft sales of Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows delay. Games Industry Biz. I like this page. Therefore, I'm not reading the text now, but I recommend you to check it out. I don't have any partnership with them. They might not even know that I exist because I comment always on their X articles and they don't care, but hey, that's normal. So no problem here, guys. Yeah. Alrighty, so here, Investor Center, when you go to the page Ubisoft company investors, you see updates on the financial targets. We have a conference call you can listen to, and then we have Ubisoft updates its financial targets document. So this is the stuff that you don't want that as an investor either. Let's say on the one hand you totally supported transparency, but on the other hand you're like, so please don't give me financial targets update. So this is not something you want to see, guys. We go through this now. So today, following a meeting of the board of directors, Ubisoft updates its financial targets for the fiscal year 24-25. The company now expects net bookings of around 1.95 billion. So did you see? 1.36 billion is the market cap, and around break-even non-IFRS operating income. So break-even income and free cash flow. They said they would make money actually by now. So I remember making those videos already since 2 years, I think, about Ubisoft, or 1 year. They said something else, but hey. Therefore, the stock reacts, obviously. The company now targets net bookings for the second quarter to stand at around 350 to 370 billion. I think it was before 500 million. So million. Million. So someone wrote this really fast. So you see panic, nervousness. The revised targets are mainly a reflection of decisions taken for the Assassin's Creed Shadows and the softer than expected launch for Star Wars Outlaws. Listening to players' feedback, and as an illustration of our player-centric approach, the following important decisions relative to Assassin's Creed Shadow have been taken. And now I'm telling you guys, I think this is positive. Player-centric approach. I like this as a gamer, and I like it as an investor, because I told you always, my friends, that I want to see all of those things. So it was good that this investment company was writing this letter also, and that I make my videos. So also good. So it seems I have some sort of influence. Honestly, I start thinking this. So Assassin's Creed Shadows will now be released on the 14th of February, and that's totally fine. Make this game better. While the game is feature complete, the learnings from the Star Wars Outlaws release led us to provide additional time to further polish the title. This will enable the biggest entry in the franchise to fully deliver on its ambition, notably by fulfilling the promise of our dual protagonist adventure with Naoe and Yazuki, bringing two very different gameplay styles. So take your time, make the game good. Cyberpunk shows you, Witcher shows you, those games, they come out when they come out. CD Projekt brings their game when they're done. And then therefore then they have to work on them as well. But if the game is good, players going to like it. Players want to play those games actually for 1-2 years and not just for a weekend and throw it in the backlog. So no. So then we are departing from traditional Seasons Pass model. Heureka, guys. So all players will be able to enjoy the game at the same time on February the 14th. And those who, is this not Valentine's Day? And those who pre-order the game will be granted the first expansion for free. Nice. Player-centric approach. New player-centric approach. This is great. The game will mark the return of our new releases on Steam Day 1. Heureka, guys. This is fantastic. It's me, Mr. Orange. It's me on my channel, on all my channels. I'm always advocating for this. Steam Day 1. I wrote it so often on the Ubisoft post, Steam Day 1, and I get so many likes for this. Hey, I influenced them. Probably not. Additionally, despite solid ratings 76 and user scores across the first-party and Epic stores that reflect an immersive and authentic Star Wars universe, Star Wars Outlaws initial sales proved softer than expected. Hey, it's very simple. I'm waiting for the Steam release, guys. I'm waiting for the Steam release. I would have bought this game, but I wait for the Steam release. So what are you suggesting now? In response to player feedback, Ubisoft's development teams are currently fully mobilized to swiftly implement a series of updates to polish and improve the player experience. You should have done this before. Hello, bonjour. In order to engage a large audience during the holiday season to position Star Wars Outlaws as a strong long-term performer. Yes, it's for Christmas. This game is for Christmas also. Bringing now Assassin's Creed and 1 month ago Star Wars Outlaws. This would have been just too. Yeah, I'm not buying at the moment all those new games because I don't have time to play them. So, and I think a lot of people that actually have money to buy games, they don't have time to play those games. So, put not all the games in like in 1 month or in 2 months. So give us time to play our games. My God, my backlog is correct. The game will be available on Steam November 21st. So, and this is also something here I have. So that's the same. November 21st, my friends. It's coming to Steam. It's coming to Steam November 21st. So wow, Eureka. So don't have to wait so long anymore. Just like 2 months and then it's there. Great. Should have done this day one. Honestly, day one. Hello, CEO of Ubisoft. Let's see what Yves Guillemot, Monsieur co-founder and CEO says. So notre deuxième quarter performance fell short of our expectations, prompting us to address this swiftly and firmly. My God, he is telling us always a story and it never turns out to be right. With an even greater focus on player-centric gameplay first approach and an unwavering commitment to the long-term value of our brand. So la valeur, c'est ça. Although the tangible benefits, I should stop speaking French. So shall I stop speaking French? Although the tangible benefits of the company's transformation are taking longer than anticipated to materialize, everyone that said this already 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago probably, we keep on our strategy focusing on 2 key verticals. Open world adventures and GaaS native experiences. That's fine for me. So with the objective to drive growth, recurrence and robust free cash flow generation in our business. In the light of recent challenges, we acknowledge the need for greater efficiency while delighting players. As a result, beyond the first important short-term actions undertaken, the executive committee under the supervision of the board of directors is launching a review aimed at further improving our execution. That's good. Investigation. Yeah, it's a review. So notably in this player-centric approach and accelerating our strategic path towards a higher performing model to the benefit of our stakeholders and shareholders. Finally, let me address some of the polarized comments around Ubisoft lately. Here, it's about this one. And actually about a lot of other games as well. So I want to reaffirm that we are an entertainment-first company, creating games for the broadest possible audience, and our goal is not to push any specific agenda. Then don't do it. We remain committed to creating games for fans and players that everyone can enjoy. And this is a very important acknowledgement. And honestly, guys, it was important. It was important to comment on some of those subjects. Not on all of them, and I don't like how it sometimes is commented. But the majority gaming community are people probably like me that have money and buy all the games from Ubisoft, spend a lot of money, and I and other people like me that spend so much money, they should also have a right in this. So they should have a right in this, and when they say this is something I find a little bit weird or I don't like this approach, then the company should accept this and make games for the people that spend money. That's the most important part. And if they tell me that with the approach that they are following until now, or the last 10 to 5 years, if they tell me they would, if they tell me this was the right approach that made them a lot of money, hey, I'm a shareholder. I'm a shareholder of Ubisoft as well. So I'm totally fine. But now I look here at 2021. So it's 3 years. So in 3 years, shareholders of Ubisoft are simply losing, and tomorrow they wake up at 9 a.m. Paris time. They open their stockbroker portfolio, and they will see another probably 15% down, another 10% down. So again, 10% value lost. So therefore, this is a very important acknowledgement by the CEO that something was not going correctly. So that's also the investigation or the review of the execution. So this is very important, guys. So, and therefore I say also as an investor, as a gamer, I'm happy. As an investor, I'm also happy. So I wouldn't sell the stock actually. I actually see now very positive elements. I see that they think they want to make Assassin's Creed Shadows better. So it could be a more successful game. They're putting it in another, let's say, semester of launching it in another semester. Very important. So yes, fine. Profit warning. They will not make money off Assassin's Creed Shadow at the moment, or the same amount of money. Yes, but they bring it to Steam day one, and they bring Star Wars Outlaws to Steam also. So will a lot of people play it on Steam? Let's put this aside, but they will bring probably also the new Anno game, because they have other games too, guys. They have also other games, so they will also bring the new Anno game then to Steam day one. And this is what we have to see here as gamers. As gamers, I think gamers should kind of be happy. So postponement of games is the best that happens to all of the games for the whole experience as a gamer. This is just my experience as a long-term gamer. As an investor, I like this too. Honestly, I like this as an investor, guys. It's good. So I would even not be surprised if this reaction now, 17.44% we're closing, yes. This terrible stock reaction is probably the reaction of some big institutional investors that just see like, oh my god, Assassin's Creed is not coming. Assassin's Creed is not coming, warning, etc. But long term, a little bit longer. Let's put it like this, a little bit longer term. So even if we drop tomorrow, let's say 17%, then we drop like, let's say to, around about 9.50, 10 euros like this. Even if we drop to this point, this is long-term positive. This is positive. But of course, hey, the CEO, he has to execute himself. So he has to, we take him by his word. So can we believe him? I mean, he told us he's going to make 500 million now for the first half quarter, I think. I think this is what he told us, one of his last letters. So we will see. He has to deliver. He has to deliver. So finally, blah, I want to reaffirm, blah, blah, blah. So our goal is not to push any specific agenda. That's already good, because it means he was thinking about what was happening, and he saw that there was something happening. He saw the company was pushing an agenda. Therefore, he says the goal is not to push an agenda, but he was pushing an agenda. The company was pushing an agenda, and now the goal is not to push an agenda. It means understanding, comprehension, compréhension. Donc il va changer. We remain committed to creating games for fans and players that everyone can enjoy. He recognized he is losing the core mainstream core player community player base. So now you can say, yeah, everyone. Yeah, everyone can enjoy those games. So no one is excluded, but still make games for the majority gaming community. So that's what I'm always saying. Further details will be provided during Ubisoft first quarter results, October the 30th. So in 1 month. In 1 month, guys, we get more results. So this means, oh my god, this really means like, I'm really curious. I'm really curious now, guys. I'm so curious. I'm so curious how this will turn out tomorrow. So I can't tell you. Could go up, could go down. I have a more positive feeling. I feel more positive, but I understand that a lot of the bigger investors probably see it as negative. But I have more the impression they could change their mind because this is more positive in my opinion. So not only numbers count, what counts is also how they execute games, understanding, comprehension, what is going on, and change. The CEO starts to, I mean, he's losing a lot of money, so he's losing so much money, so he has to think like, okay, were all those decisions I took, were they correct? I mean, was I pushing an agenda? Was I not pushing an agenda? So even if he thinks like he was not pushing an agenda, or his goal was never to push an agenda, so he had bought bad counsel. He had bad consultants. Some people were telling him, you have to do this because you have to get new markets if you do this and that. New markets and everywhere in the world, different niche markets, etc. But I never forget majority gaming community. So guys, as an investor, this is no financial advice. This is only for information and entertainment purposes only, my friends. So you know this, and I'm totally open to everyone in the world. So I'm a big diversity fan. So don't get me wrong, but I want to make money here with Ubisoft, and I see there's a culture clash, there are discussions, and I don't like this because this has a negative impact on my company. I don't like this. And when it comes to the games, I also enjoy a lot to play actually a character that's a bit like me, so I enjoy this. So other people like to play with characters completely different than them. Fine, everyone has his taste. So I'm not saying anything about this. So keep this in mind. So a little disclaimer. Because I think this whole discussion goes too far at the moment. So it really goes too far, and we have to come back to our humanistic way of thinking. So we're all human, so we should be nice with each other. So honestly, we should all be nice with each other. So if anyone sees this video and was offended until now, so hey, no one should be offended. No one should be offended. So we should all be nice. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.